So the first thing we want to do today here is bushwhack the woods and get to the Hanway zone. What we're looking to find is the large, gigantic main shaft and the north slope. The main shaft is an incline shaft that goes down to level 1. So is the north slope as well. We'll put a map up here on the screen and let you see it. Both of them are supposedly there and open. That's what we hear from past reports of people who've been there years and years ago. So let's head there and find out. This is the Hanway's main shaft, main incline shaft that we have discovered. We knew it was open. We had seen pictures before, but it is quite a monstrosity down there. Approximately starts at like a 75-degree angle and then starts heading more towards 50 degrees as you get down into the hole. But we'll get down closer and take a look. This is the slope that heads towards the beach and goes down to hit level 1. So he's descending down in the darkness. This is a mine explorer that requires rigging for sure. It's just too steep. So proper rigging is required and will be employed today for our explorer. So the main shaft does have a trickle of water that constantly flows into it, like so. There's a little mossy brook that goes down and heads right over the precipice into the pit. But yeah, it's not causing too much trouble down there. Okay, he's reporting rail car tracks down there.
Are you on bottom?
So last year at Cape Dore, we did go in the adit here at Hanway's down at beach level. If you go back to that episode, you'll see that. Now we're up top on the cliff side, and this is where they drove down the incline shafts, the slopes to go down into the workings, and it is damn steep up here. But we're gonna venture down in there, give you a look. Opening up the iris a bit, there's the view here. We don't want to get too close to the ledge unless we're going down the rope because it ends up breaking loose rocks. Oh shit. And that's our signal back to him down there. He's whistling. You can hear him down below. That's the signal that he's hit bottom and it's safe for the next person to proceed.
So I'll go down, check things out, and then we'll come back up and make a decision on what we're going to do.
Okay. Okay, the elusive north slope we think is right here, and there's a couple little indicators. It's collapsed over. We had some subscribers tell us that many years ago they were here and the north slope was accessible, but it was only through a little man squeeze, a little hole, and then you got into the main slope, which is wide open. So we're gonna just dig here with our hands a little bit and just see if we might be able to find something. Just gotta check it. You never know. All right, what to do here, we don't know. We're just reaching for anything. Okay, it seems to be futile. I mean, I guess if we had a pickaxe and
A shovel?
we'd do better, but it was worth a try. See if maybe just some mud slumped down over the crawl space. But again, this could be nothing as well. But it is in the right spot and it is facing the right direction. Anyway, back to the main shaft. Okay, here's the word. They're back up.
Okay, so here's the deal. So when we went down, there was about I wouldn't even say a level. There was I don't know, yeah, maybe a level or something, but it wasn't, it was maybe 5 feet across and it was a bit of a bottom. From there, all the rail is bent up and it's kind of holding back the rock, and there's a hole going down through there. So we dropped down through the hole and we went, I don't know, maybe 10 feet. And then I bent down on my hands and knees and I looked and I could see the adit, not the beach. And that's it.
You could see the beach?
See the beach.
Okay, we're heading down on the rope. I just wanted to give you a point of view and let you see what it looks like. This is looking back up the slope, and just looking down, this is basically what lies beneath. We're just stopped here on the way to get some quick shots. There's the torrent of water coming down. And he's already down there waiting for me. Anyway, this is a little decrepit, so can't stop and talk long. We'll see you at the bottom.
You're down.
All right, here we are down at the bottom. That's looking back up. There's the gushing water there. And if we turn around, all these old twisted rails sort of go down into that far corner, and that's where we're going to start crawling. See that opening right there in the middle of the screen? That's where we're going. There's some pipes down here. Again, there's the old rails, twisted that go up the walls. Way up. So basically they just threw all this shit down here thinking that they'd fill the bottom, but they didn't. It almost made it to the ceiling, but there are some nice man-sized crawl spaces here, which you'll see him go into, and we'll be going through there next. Here we are on the other side of the pinch, and more rails and shit basically holding back what could have flowed down in here. They sure did bend from the weight, but we've got a really low crawl space that heads downward, and in the distance down there is the little pinch that goes forward. That's where it would attach to level 1, where we came in last year on the beach. So that's what's down there. Okay, he's going to go down there and check out the belly crawl status of what he thinks might be possible. It's low down there, folks, but you can...
This is the approach to the belly crawl.
Oh, it's just the approach to the belly crawl. We're gonna have to go down there and take a closer look, folks. Okay, here's down at the very, very, very bottom, and he's squeezed in there. This is probably only 2 feet tall, maybe less in spots. And what do you see down there?
Well, it's tight.
But there is a hole?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just laying in here, and that right there is the teeny tiny crevice that heads out to level 1 at it, and we'll take a peek in there and show you. Okay, here's looking through that crack, and lo and behold, look at that. There is level 1 going out to the beach, the adit we were in last season. And we didn't notice this crack. It's the tunnel immediately off to the right when you come in the adit. And it looked filled to the roof, but it really wasn't. Now this crawl through here is probably 1.5 feet. If you crawled through there on your belly, you would feel the rocks against your chest and your back likely, or close to it. Of course, depending on your girth. But we're not going to go through there today. Here, I'm just going to switch the light out so you can see the difference. And if you were stuck down here without lights, this is what you would see. And you would go towards the light. All right, time to head back out and back up. Let's go. Here we are back on the beach at Cape Dore, coming down from Spencer Point. The boys are up ahead of me. We're headed to the elusive Palisades mine. No one's really been to it that we can find. It is marked. It appears in several mineral reports that samples have been taken at this adit. So allegedly there is an adit down here. And it should be technically around this point that you see in the distance. So we're going to find out, and if it is there, we know nothing about it. We don't know how deep it will go. It might be 10 feet deep, it might be 1,000 feet deep. We have no idea, but we're going to see. Okay, we think we found it. It's up there, right in the middle of the screen. Now we're not sure. The boys have gone down around the corner just to take a peek, but it does look promising. That looks like an adit. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have decided and determined this is the Palisades mine. There's really no other evidence against it. It looks great up there, so the boys, as you can see, are already heading up. Massive scree that they've got to scrabble up there, and I have to go with them, so... Okay, we're on our way up the scree. It's much bigger and longer than it looks from the beach, but on it goes. We're gonna work our way up the left and right sides here. What are you saying?
Rocks!
Oh, we got rocks coming.
Coming right for you.
All right, rock fall. Better turn off the camera and listen for the screams. All right, the boys are already up in there and they're skeptical that it's a mine. They're in it, but they're going to come out and report. They said they wanted 5 minutes. Meanwhile, the rest of us are scrabbling up this. It's quite a slow procedure. Again, much bigger than it looks from the beach. What? It's a cave and it ends, is the report coming down. All right, we have determined it is a complete abort. The Palisades adit that we thought was there is, that ain't it.